Iraqi Dinar. Latest developments and future prospects. The Iraqi dinar has remained a subject of intense discussion among financial analysts, economists, and investors. Many speculate on the potential revaluation (RV) of the currency, while others caution against the unpredictability of Iraq's economic and political landscape. The country's financial stability is shaped by various internal and external factors, including U.S. sanctions, energy dependencies, banking modernization efforts, and global financial integration. In this detailed analysis, we will explore Iraq's current financial landscape, the impact of geopolitical decisions, the progress toward economic reforms, and the likelihood of a significant shift in the value of the Iraqi dinar. Iraq's economic challenges and the role of U.S. sanctions. One of the most significant recent events influencing Iraq's financial stability is the ongoing impact of U.S. sanctions. Over the years, U.S. policies toward Iraq have fluctuated, affecting the country's economy, trade relations, and banking sector. 1. The effect of U.S. sanctions on Iraq's economy. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to revoke Iraq's waiver for purchasing natural gas from Iran disrupted Iraq's energy supply chain. Iraq heavily depends on Iranian energy imports, particularly gas and electricity, to meet domestic demand. The waiver revocation meant Iraq had to either find alternative sources of energy or face severe shortages, leading to instability in key sectors. While the intent of U.S. sanctions is to curb Iran's nuclear ambitions, Iraq has become collateral damage in the process. Without sufficient domestic energy production or an immediate alternative to Iranian imports, Iraq has struggled to meet its energy needs. Frequent power outages, rising operational costs, and an over-reliance on outdated infrastructure have placed additional pressure on the economy. 2. Restrictions on Iraq's banking system. Recent U.S. policies have placed further constraints on Iraq's banking system. Restrictions on transactions involving Iranian-linked entities have forced Iraqi banks to operate under stricter financial controls. To navigate these restrictions, Iraq is reportedly exploring alternative payment networks, including Russia's financial transaction system. This move could potentially realign Iraq's geopolitical stance and complicate its relations with Western financial institutions. If Iraq continues in this direction, it risks facing further U.S. sanctions, which could restrict its access to global banking networks and impact foreign investments. The modernization of Iraq's banking sector. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, plays a crucial role in shaping the country's financial future. Recent reports indicate that the CBI has temporarily paused its plans for a revaluation of the dinar. This decision stems from the realization that Iraq's financial infrastructure is not yet ready for a major currency adjustment. 1. Financial reforms and the role of international consultants. To address these challenges, the CBI has engaged international consulting firms such as Oliver Wyman and other banking experts to modernize Iraq's financial sector. The primary goal is to enhance the country's banking capabilities, improve cross-border payment systems, and align Iraq's financial regulations with global standards. This initiative includes upgrading Iraq's financial transaction systems to make them more secure and efficient, implementing stricter anti-money laundering (AML) measures to ensure compliance with international banking standards, enhancing digital banking infrastructure to reduce reliance on cash-based transactions. Until these modernization efforts are fully implemented, a dinar revaluation remains unlikely. However, progress is being made and Iraq's long-term economic trajectory appears more stable. 2. Strengthening Iraq's financial credibility. Iraq's push for global financial integration has gained momentum with increased international cooperation. Recent high-level meetings between Iraq's Ministry of Finance and European financial institutions, such as Germany's International Cooperation Agency, signal a strategic move towards stronger financial credibility. Additionally, the CBI has partnered with the Federal Integrity Commission and the Financial Supervision Bureau to strengthen regulatory oversight. These steps are designed to increase investor confidence and position Iraq as a credible player in the international financial system. Iraq's efforts toward global financial integration. To attract foreign investments and stabilize its currency, Iraq is working to integrate its financial sector with the global economy. However, challenges remain and progress has been slow due to political and economic instability. 1. Strengthening trade relations with international partners. Iraq's economy is heavily dependent on oil exports, which account for nearly 90% of government revenue. To reduce reliance on oil, Iraq has been seeking investment in other sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism. Recent agreements with China, Turkey, and Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) nations indicate Iraq's commitment to expanding its trade partnerships. However, global investors remain cautious due to Iraq's complex regulatory environment and the lingering effects of past conflicts. 2. The impact of regional conflicts on Iraq's economy. Geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, particularly the strained relations between the US and Iran, have had a direct impact on Iraq's financial stability. The presence of US military forces, ongoing political instability, and frequent protests have created an unpredictable economic environment. Investors typically avoid economies with high levels of uncertainty, making it difficult for Iraq to attract long-term investments. Until Iraq establishes greater political stability, significant economic reforms will remain challenging to implement. Market speculation and investor sentiment. 1. The role of speculation in the dinar investment community. The potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar has been a hot topic among investors for years. While some analysts believe that an RV is imminent, others urge caution due to the speculative nature of this investment. Prominent financial experts, including Frank 26, emphasize that the dinar remains a high-risk investment. The uncertainty surrounding Iraq's financial reforms, coupled with political instability, makes it difficult to predict the currency's future value. 2. Investor caution. Amidst uncertainty, despite growing optimism, financial advisors recommend that investors approach dinar investments with realistic expectations. The unpredictable nature of Iraq's economy means that any potential revaluation could take years to materialize. Investors, should consider the long-term risks associated with holding Iraqi dinars, the impact of external factors such as US policies and regional conflicts, the timeline required for Iraq's banking modernization efforts to be fully realized, potential impact of future US sanctions. The possibility of additional US sanctions remains a significant risk factor for Iraq's financial system, given Iraq's dependence on US financial institutions for international transactions. Any new restrictions could further destabilize the country's economy. First, balancing economic needs with international pressure. Iraq faces a complex challenge in balancing its economic priorities with geopolitical pressures. Its reliance on Iranian energy, efforts to modernize its banking system, and push for global integration require careful navigation to avoid future sanctions. The outlook for Iraq's financial future. While Iraq is making progress toward financial modernization, the path to a stable and revalued currency remains uncertain. Political pressures, economic instability, and international sanctions all contribute to a complex financial landscape. For investors and observers, patience and caution are essential. Iraq's economic transformation will take time, and those hoping for a quick revaluation of the dinar must adjust their expectations accordingly. Conclusion: a long road ahead for the Iraqi dinar. The Iraqi dinar remains a subject of speculation, but the reality is that economic progress takes time. While Iraq is actively working to modernize its banking system and integrate with the global financial market, numerous challenges remain. Until Iraq can achieve financial stability, reduce its reliance on external energy sources, and improve investor confidence, the likelihood of a significant currency revaluation remains uncertain. Investors should stay informed, exercise caution, and focus on the long-term potential of Iraq's economic recovery.